Welcome. This is in continuation with the previous problem related to the cables. So finding the reactions, finding minimum tension, maximum tension, that will remains the same when compared to the previous one. If you have any doubt, I explained detailed in the previous video. You can see that one. Okay. Today the question is the same. That is the content what they are given is same, but here you have to determine that I will tell you. Okay. A suspension cable having supports at the same level has a span of 120 meter with central dip of 12 meter and supports a UDL of 50 kilonewton per meter throughout its length. Take height of the tower as 20 meter. Determine the forces acting in the tower, okay, by considering two conditions. One, it is the cable is passing over smooth pulley or frictionless pulley, that it may be called as frictionless pulley also. Number two, if the cable is supported by shuttles, or even it may be called as roller support. Okay, so these are the two conditions what they are given. In addition to that, they are given inclination of anchor cable as 25 degrees. Okay, from this data I drawn this figure. So I considered a suspension cable of 120 meter span. It is supported by UDL throughout its length of magnitude 50 kilonewton per meter, and they are given central dip as 12 meter. So these two are the reactions. I am applying equilibrium condition. If you have any doubt in this, please refer the previous video. It will be helpful for you. So I am applying equilibrium condition. Minus HA plus HB, that will be equal to 0. Then HA, HB, that will be considered as H. Moment at summation of f of y equal to 0. Vertical components, these two are moving upwards, this is acting downwards. That's what I considered. Then I came to know VB will be equal to 900 kilonewton, and if you substitute this value in this equation, you will get VA also same. Okay, then I am considering moment at C equal to 0 for right hand side. Only this portion we have to consider, that is right hand side portion. Only this portion we have to consider, right hand side. So we have UDL, so year to year distance it will be 60 meters. Okay, exactly at the center it is, so year to year it will be 60 meters. So it is acting clockwise, positive. And what about this one? This will be anti-clockwise and this will be clockwise. For this perpendicular distance is once again year to year. For this perpendicular distance is year to year. Yeah. So it will be as follows: 15 into 60 into 60 by 2 minus of 900 into 60 plus h into total vertical dip, it is 12, that will be equal to 0. So h value will be as follows. And we know tension in the cable, that is T minimum tension in the cable will be exactly equal to the horizontal force H. That what I considered here. And we know T maximum, that will be equal to V, that is T maximum, that will be equal to root of V square plus H square, where V is a maximum vertical reaction, that is here VA and VB are one and the same, so we are considering that one as 900 only. If VA is, imagine 1000, then we have to consider VA instead of VB. Okay, that is the maximum value you have to consider. So it is 900 plus H value, you know this one. Substitute here, you will get the maximum tension, that will be 2423.32 kilonewton. Okay, after finding maximum and minimum tension, now they are not asked you to find out the length of the cable, or they may not ask you to find out the diameter of the cable. So I not find out that one. Whatever needed to solve the problem, that is related to finding the forces in the tower, that what only I am considering. Okay, with this values we can easily find out the forces in the tower. First I am considering, first case, cable passes over smooth pulley, okay, or frictionless pulley. Okay, so this is the first case I am considering, cable passes over smooth pulley. Then see here the tower I considered as it is. If you want, you can refer the previous introduction. I have given a figure. See this one. See, this is the tower I am considering. Left hand side anchor cable will be there. Right hand side it will be suspension cable, or you can consider the reverse also, not a matter, but you should know what is that whether it is anchor cable or suspension cable. Okay, yeah, if cable is passing over smooth frictionless pulley, means whatever the tension we have in the suspension cable, even that will be passes to the anchor cable. Okay, this is the anchor cable and this is the suspension cable, and this is the inclination of the suspension cable, this is the inclination of the anchor cable. Anchor cable inclination they are given, it is 25 degrees, and you have to calculate suspension cable inclination. For that we know the formula, tan inverse of vertical by horizontal. This V will be the maximum vertical reaction, H will be the horizontal reaction. Then you came to know it is 21.80. Okay, similarly in order to calculate T, so we have to consider tension, that is a maximum tension we have to consider. For that you know the formula, root of V square plus H square, where V will be the maximum vertical reaction, then you will get this value. Okay, both are one and the same here because it is a smooth pulley, or we can say frictionless pulley, that's the reason. Whereas in case of shuttle it will be different one. Okay, yeah, so here what we have to find out means net horizontal force we have to find out, net vertical force we have to find out, and moment at the bottom we have to find out. These are the forces acting in the tower. Okay, net horizontal force, before that we have two cables, those are inclined by an angle of theta s and theta a, so we have to resolve these forces into their components, horizontal and vertical component. This is a horizontal component, this is a vertical component for the suspension cable. Similarly, this is the horizontal component, this is the vertical component for the anchor cable. Okay, so net horizontal force means this is moving right hand side positive, this is moving left hand side negative. Okay, yeah, this one as follows. T value, tension value, it will be, you know already, 2423.32 cos theta s minus, even this T value will remains the same. Okay, just I considered like that, T cos theta a. Okay, this is T cos theta s minus T cos theta a. That what, this is positive, this is negative. You know T value, substitute all the values here, you will get the net horizontal force. Similarly, net vertical force, see both the forces are acting downwards, but both the forces are acting downwards means it will have the same sign convention for both the values acting downwards. Negative only we have to consider, but the thing is both are same, so I am considering that one as positive, both values. Okay, so it will be T sin theta a plus T sin theta s, that what I considered. So it is as follows, T sin theta s plus T sin theta a. Okay, that what I consider. Substitute all the value, you will get net vertical force. Okay, after finding that one, next thing is to find out moment at the base at this point. To find out moment at the base, don't worry about the direction. Okay, in order to find out moment at the base, we know horizontal vertical forces line of action meets point at the base, so it will become 0, and only thing is remaining is horizontal forces, and even that also we know, that is net horizontal force also we already calculated, it is 53.74 kilonewton. So that is a net horizontal force, and its perpendicular distance if you multiply with 20, then that is height of the tower, then you will get the moment at the base of the tower. Okay, that's what I did here, that is horizontal force. If you want, you can consider both, not a matter. If you want, you can consider both separately also, you will get the value, but no worries about that. Horizontal force, net horizontal force, you know, that is, this is net horizontal force. Net horizontal force multiplied by height of the tower, that will gives the moment at the tower. Okay, this is for the case when the cable is passes over smooth pulley, then tension both the cables will remains the same. So second case we have cable passes over shuttle or roller support. Okay, if it is the case, tension in the suspension cable will not be equal to tension in the anchor cable. Okay, tension in the suspension cable will not be equal to tension in the anchor cable. So for that we have to, in this shuttle support or cable passes over shuttle or roller support, we have to consider such that here we have to calculate the tension in the anchor cable. For that we have to apply equilibrium condition. You know anchor cable inclination, they are given 25 degree, and you know tension in the suspension cable, that is a T maximum you can consider directly, and you know tension in the angle in the suspension cable, it will be tan inverse of V by H. Then theta S will be, you will get 21.80. if we same procedure we followed for the previous also, supported by pulley. Okay, yeah, after that as I told earlier, we have to calculate here TA, tension in the anchor cable. This is for the cable passing over shuttle or roller support. Okay, yeah, so if it is a case, you have to apply equilibrium condition. So I am considering f of x equal to 0, then this is moving right hand side positive, this is moving left hand side negative. TA cos theta s positive minus of TA cos theta a, that will be equal to 0. T value you know, that one is maximum tension, cos 21.80, this is the angle of suspension cable, minus TA cos 25. Here unknown in this equation is TA, that you came to know that one as 2482.62 kilonewton. Okay, by applying equilibrium condition we find out the tension in the vertical cable. And very important thing is, see, these two are one and the same you will get, so it will become 0 horizontal. Okay, that you have to remember, because at the bottom we will get 0, that's the reason. Okay, and vertical forces, as you know, tension in the cable TA also, and tension in the cable suspension cable also you know. Now I am considering net vertical force, both are acting downwards, but I will consider both are positive only. Okay, that is TA sin theta s positive, TA sin theta, this is TA sin theta a positive, T sin theta s positive. Okay, then all the values you know, substitute that one, you will get the net vertical force. Okay, then another one, that is moment at the bottom for this tower is 0, because net horizontal force also you will get the value as 0 only, that's the reason. Okay, net horizontal force is also 0, that's the reason even the moment at the bottom will be 0 in the case of cable passing over shuttle. Okay, so with that this problem will end. See, any problem, in order to analyze the cable, we know bending moment at the cables are 0, so we have to find out reactions first, then after finding reaction, tension minimum, tension maximum in the cable, and then if they are given in the question to find out the length of the cable, if supports at the same level, different formula, if supports at different level, there will be a different formula, apply that one, you can easily find out the length of the cable. And if they ask you to find out size of the cable, you can easily find out the size of the cable by considering stress will be equal to maximum tension divided by area of the cable. So if you substitute there, you will get the value. And in addition to that, if they ask you to find out the forces in the tower by giving the height of the tower and inclination of the anchor cable, and what kind of support they are given for the cable, what kind of support they are given for the cable, if it is the pulley support, or if it is a pulley support, or you can say that one is a smooth pulley or frictionless pulley, then the procedure will be what we followed for the first case, that will remain the procedure. And if they ask you to find out the tower forces by cable passing over shuttle or roller support, then you have to follow the second case. Okay, that you have to keep it in mind. Okay, this is the analysis of the analysis part of a cable. Okay, next class or next video you will see some more problems related to the cables. Thank you.